All right, guys, so we got to talk about a flight attendant who is suing Delta Airlines after getting fired for posting a cartoon of President Trump wearing a KKK hood on Facebook. Now, she is suing Delta Airlines, claiming that Delta Airlines violated her civil rights and there is some type of racial discrimination going on because she was fired for posting a picture of Trump in a Ku Klux Klan hood on social media, which is something that probably obviously violated their social media policy. However, again, she's playing the victim card here, and I want to talk about it. But before I get into that, I just want to let you guys know, if you like my channel, you want to support my channel, you can do so using the links in the description below. You support Patreon, you support PayPal, you support merch. There are multiple ways to support the channel if you would like to do so, including getting yourself some of my new merch, my donkey pox shirts, the disease that's affecting America, or my hashtag no days off / hard work patriotic t-shirts. You can get them at my website, gforemanbcp.com, using discount code gforemanbcp for 20% off. So without further ado, let's get into this. A former Delta flight attendant is suing the airline after being fired for posting a cartoon of Donald Trump wearing a Ku Klux Klan hood on Facebook. Leondra Taylor alleges that her dismissal violated her civil rights and accused the airline of unlawfully retaliating, according to court documents seen by Insider. Taylor, who is African American, said in the lawsuit she was dismissed in April 2021 over a cartoon that Delta deemed to be racially motivated and in breach of its social media policy. The image showed the former president wearing a Ku Klux Klan hood at a debate with Joe Biden as a moderator says, "Thank you, Mr. President, for wearing a mask." So if you guys haven't seen the picture, this is actually the picture here, okay, that she posted. Right. Again, Trump in a Klan hoodie here. Okay. Yeah, I'm just saying, I mean, look, I don't necessarily agree with social media companies firing employees over political things that they post on social media. Okay, just like I wouldn't agree with a company firing somebody because they post something about Obama, right, on social media that, you know, liberals don't like, right? But I'm not going to say that companies don't have the right to have that policy, right? If they say, look, you only can post this on social media, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Like, who am I to say that they can't enforce their policies? Even though I disagree with it, right? But that's their policies, right? They can have those policies. And clearly that post violated the policy here, right? It violated the policy. And you have to live with it, right? You got to live with it. Taylor admitted to posting the image on Facebook, but claims that although the post was political, it was not hateful, disrespectful, or discriminatory. I don't know, man. Posting a picture of Trump in a KKK hood is definitely disrespectful, right? At least to the president of the United States. I'm not necessarily sure if it's hateful, but I mean, I guess it can have hateful undertones. I'm not necessarily sure exactly, you know, if I would define it as that. But I can see, again, how this would violate a company's social media policy. I'm pretty sure they don't want to be associated with people that are trying to associate Trump with the KKK, okay? I mean, I know there's a lot of people out there with Trump derangement syndrome, but posting a picture of him in a hood, a KKK hood, goes a little bit too far, even for some of these woke anti-Trump companies, right? For the employees to be doing. The lawsuit said the cartoon instead made a point about COVID-19 protective measures and systemic racial discrimination against African Americans. Again, what does that have to do with COVID-19? He wasn't wearing a COVID-19 mask, okay? He was wearing a KKK hoodie mask, okay? When it comes to systemic racial discrimination, I would press them on what has Trump done that is racially discriminatory against blacks. Tell me, what has Trump done to deserve being compared to somebody in the KKK? I guarantee you she can't name anything. But yet she thinks that, well, you know, this is totally fine, right? Because Trump is some type of racist and, you know, he doesn't wear a mask, right? These people kill me the excuses they come up with when they have to be held accountable for their actions. The lawsuit filed in a Georgia district court alleged that Delta had actively examined Taylor's social media history after she helped another flight attendant who was also fired for breaching the company's strict social media policies. The lawsuit alleged that another Delta employee who is white had not been terminated for her political posts on social media. Well, did she post pictures of politicians and KKK hoods, right? It's one thing to go on, social media and say, hey, I support the Republican Party, or I support the RNC, or I support Trump, or I support Biden, or whatever, right? It's one thing to say that. It's another to post an image of a president or a presidential candidate or a politician in the KKK hood, right? Or posting them wearing a noose, okay? Or posting them wearing very controversial things or controversial imagery of them. Okay. Again, this person here is trying to make excuses for what obviously, in my opinion, was very careless. Again, I don't agree with her being fired. I don't agree with it, right? The company's firing her over that. But at the same time, this is their policy, and it is your responsibility to know their policies. Flight attendants at Delta have been struggling with difficult working conditions in recent months. One told The Guardian that she and her colleagues put up with so much abuse from passengers amid a summer of travel chaos. What, you mad because passengers don't have to wear masks anymore? Right? Is that the abuse that you're talking about here? Flight attendants at Delta are trying to unionize. It is the only major U.S. airlines where cabin crew are not represented by a union. A representative for Delta Airlines told Insider, quote, when Delta employees intermix Delta's brand with conduct or content that does not reflect our values of professionalism, inclusion, and respect, that conduct can result in discipline or termination. While personal issues are considered private between Delta and its employees, the circumstances described by our former employee are not an accurate or complete explanation of the company's termination decision. Of course not. And you know how I know? Because they're alleging that this is because of racism, right? They're alleging that this is racially motivated, right? She said it was racially motivated in the sense that Delta is saying that the cartoon that she posted, her posting the cartoon, was racially motivated, which is a violation of their hateful, discriminatory images, policy. The policy they put in there, okay? Usually for when people on the right do things they deem to be hateful or racist, okay? Except this time it applies to somebody on the left who hates Trump. Again, the pendulum always swings the other way. Ain't it funny how when some of these companies apply these policies that these leftists advocate for, how they boo-hoo, whine, and cry about it? But this woman is also saying, yeah, well, they're also racist. They fired me because I'm black, right? They fired me because I'm a black woman. Not because I posted an image on social media that may make their company look bad. Again, I disagree with companies trying to police people's private speech when not at work, right? I disagree with that. However, who am I to tell a private company, especially in an at-will state, right, where you can be fired for whatever reason, outside of, actual real discrimination, okay, like based off race, sex, religion, or whatever, who am I to say that they can't have a social media policy like that and enforce it, right? It's their policy, and they're enforcing it, and you have to live with the consequences, because I guarantee you, if this had been the other way around, for example, if a conservative had posted a picture of Obama, right, in a monkey costume or something like that, the images that people complain about a lot that are associated with Obama, if they had posted something like that, she would be saying, oh, they should be fired, right? They should be fired on the spot, right? This is something that shouldn't be tolerated. This is racist imagery. I don't see the difference between that and post a picture of Trump in a KKK hat. That's just as bad. That is just as bad, okay? That's just as bad. So again, these people, they ask for this type of stuff. You sign up for this type of stuff, and as soon as you become a victim of what you sign up for, what you ask for, you want to boo-hoo, whine, and complain the loudest about it. And then want to turn around and sue this company. I don't think this lawsuit is going anywhere. I really don't. I don't think this lawsuit is going anywhere. This is just a woman who's mad because the company fired her over her Trump derangement syndrome. And I'm telling you, this Trump derangement syndrome, it's going to make a whole lot of people ruin their lives, right? We see it time and time and time again. So let me know what you guys think about this. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.